My biggest regret on building on social media, and I've built a community throughout all my platforms of about 600,000 women. My biggest regret is not being myself, not being authentic, not being genuine. And I feel like I was as much as I could be, but I watered myself down a lot to make sure I didn't offend anybody, to make sure I didn't exclude certain people, or that's what we were taught. That's what I did. And you want to know what happened? I have followers now who would not like me in real life. They would not like to hang out with me. Like, I love Jesus, don't get me wrong. I am a Christian girl, but also I do swear a little bit. I do like going out to the club. I am 420 friendly. I dress like this. I'm also the nicest person you'll meet. I have given somebody the very last money in my bank account so they could pay their bills while my bills stayed unpaid. I always will root for the underdog. I will always stand up for what's right. I will always call out people who are taking advantage of others. I'm a good person, but I cuss a little bit. And I would say 99% of my followers, they're just like me. They're cool ass women. I would love to hang out with them in real life. But then you got that 1% who started following you, not knowing exactly who you were. And they probably don't like you. They wouldn't want to hang out with you. They wouldn't want to be your friend in real life. For example, I'm almost 40 years old, and I am so sick of fitting into a mold. So I said, you know what? On my social media, you get what you get. What you see is what you get. Fuck it. I'm going to be myself on here. I'm going to act as if you were my sister, okay? And we are hanging out, being just so for real. Like, that is how I'm going to act. And if people don't like it, I'm not for them. And that's okay. You're not going to be for everybody. And that's okay. I remember my old trainings I used to do for social media. I used to say, don't talk about politics. You might exclude half of the people. You want to know what I say now? If that's something you're passionate about, if that's a big part of your life, if that's something that's on your mind, talk about it. And it's okay if you exclude half of the people, because they're not your people. They probably wouldn't want to hang out with you and have a real conversation with you in real life because they wouldn't agree with the things you're saying. So why do you care if they follow you? So you just got to get, I think it's me getting older, having a different mindset, and just saying, fuck it. And that's something too. I was with a very wholesome company that I love it. I loved that they were wholesome. I loved, but I couldn't be myself. I couldn't be myself. I never swore. I never did anything that, could be considered like bad. And once I started, the first time I ever swore on social media, I had so many people message me and they're like, Amber, it feels so weird to hear you say the F word. And I'm like, girl, you should hang out with me. So I am so regretting not showing my real self, because now I have probably 1% of followers who don't even like me. They don't know me. They don't know the true me. They don't know how I truly am. They don't know my true personality. And if they did, they probably wouldn't like me. So I have made a commitment to myself in my old age of 40 years old that I am not going to water myself down. What you see is what you would get if we were in real life hanging out, because that's what I want to build. I want to build people like me. And if you're going to exclude half people, or you're going to not be for somebody else and they're going to unfollow you, great, because you know what? That leads you to more people who are actually like you. And I don't know about you guys, but I want to align, and I want to have people on social media who are like me, who I could go and hang out with. Like, let's say we become friends on social media and I'm in your town and we could go and have fun. I don't want to be with somebody who I have to watch what I'm saying. I have to watch how I act. Like, I don't want that. So it has been so freeing to just be myself. And I know that I'm going to lose followers, and that's okay. That's okay. I'm not upset with them, because guess what? I'm not for them. That's okay. They're going to find somebody who's for them, somebody who they would really want to be friends with. They're going to find that influencer to follow. And guess what I'm going to find? I'm going to find some cool ass bitches who want to go to a 50 Cent concert with me and then worship Jesus on the way home. That's what I'm going to find. And who swear a lot, okay? So it's okay. I want you to be yourself, because otherwise you are building this brand and it is false. And it's going to start to not be fun anymore. That's how it was for me. I got so burnt out. It wasn't fun anymore. So take my advice and be you. Show what truly matters to you. Show what really is important to you. Talk how you would talk to your best friend. Okay? Don't be somebody that you're not because you think that you're going to get better approval. You don't want approval from people who don't like you. All right, this is kind of a long video. I hope you stayed till the end. If you did, give me a comment so I know. I love you guys. Be yourself. Bye.